Taken from Before the Cock Crows by David Clark, Part 2. Daily Diary of the Trojan Horse Mission to the Philippines, February 2003. February 21st. Dear Pastors and all particular Baptists in the Philippines and America, may I be very bold and ask you not to make too much of baptism by elevating it to a position not sanctioned by the Word of God. You may have an excellent confession of faith and still miss the mark. I really think this was in the mind of our beloved Apostle Paul when he informed those believers under his care that he was not sent to baptize. It would seem some had made more of baptism and its administration than they should have done. The fact is, he did baptize men when it was necessary. However, he did not make an issue of it, as some are doing today. May I also suggest you write to one or two Baptists in England who may be able to help you on this issue. I would direct you to Mr. B.A. Ramsbottom, Mr. Paul Rowland, Mr. John Godston, who I am sure will help you on these very issues. They are able men and are able to consider seriously all you have spoken to me about. I have noticed during my mission work to the Philippines that its culture lends itself to submit to authority of any description, whether lawful or otherwise. It has its good points but also its bad points, and I have experienced this as recorded in the daily diary notes on my mission. I suspect that the Filipino finds a sense of security and a sense of belonging by submission. In England we don't have this trait and do not find a need to belong like this, or should I say, some do not have that trait. This is my observation and I suspect is the case of the Philippine culture. I do not know the reason for this, but it's a valid observation. I've noticed this phenomenon through observing the operations and functions of the Barangay Police Authority, gang members, brotherhoods and male discipline within New Budapest Prison. In England, this need to belong and submit to authority or identify to authority like this is unknown to many. A believer must find his